Alright traders, I want to take time to show you a live trade that I'm in. This trade happened on Friday, and since my trades are so long, sometimes it's hard to make a trade and show you guys, but I'll try to sometime. It's just hard sometime. But basically here we go. We're the Aussie yen on the daily time frame here we're looking at, and we could see that we had a TK crossover up here, which was a bearish sign. So it was a bearish TK cross. It was a weak signal because it was above the cloud. We had a Kumo future twist right here, which was bearish. You could see the change of the colors of the Kumo because I have mine so that if it's going up, it's this light blue, and if it's going down, it's this lighter tan color. So I know that it's a bearish Kumo right here, and you can see the twist happen there. Chiku span is below price, but then to make it even better, it's below the Kumo, which is very big. Okay, and now price is below the Kumo. So all of our signals are bearish on the daily. And what we look at here, this light blue line is going to be the bottom of my Kumo, my daily Kumo. So I made a light blue line here so that I can see that on the 4-hour time frame also. Now you could see the market came down. We had a false breakout because this candle closed below the Kumo. So if you took the trade, you would have probably got stopped out. And then the market pulled back, and then it held support at the bottom of this Kumo right here for 1 day, 2 days. Then it went back up, came near, and then it came down and bounced another day, and then came down, bounced on it another day. So 4 or 5 days it's bounced off of that level, that Kumo level, and then finally it broke that level. But I didn't get into the trade on the break of the Kumo, and I didn't get into the trade on the break of this the bottom of this Kumo here. So when price came out of the Kumo, that was a Kumo breakout, I didn't get in there. And when it came out of this, when it broke out of this line here, I didn't get into the trade either. I didn't get into it here because I was too close to this Kumo flat bottom here, this Kumo support level, and I figured if the market honored this level, then it will go back up again. So I wanted to see it break below that, and then it did right here. But then it closed on this level, and I didn't want to take that trade either because this level was another support level, not from the Ichimoku system, but just looking at the drawing support lines and support and resistance lines from the chart. And this was one where I came because you see this low here, this prior low, and then over here it bounced off of this level here. Okay, and then we could see that finally after honoring that level for 2 days, price broke and closed below it. And when it closed, the candle closed below there, I got into the trade. And here's the trade right there. You try to find a better spot to get into the trade on the 4-hour time frame. And now we're going to ride this to a few areas that I'm looking at. One, I'm going to look for this. This is the ADR level right here, which would be the average daily range of this market. But this is on a this is the daily here, and then this would be the weekly range right here, this light green line. But what I did, I put another level here, another green line, and this is another support area, support line that the market could come down to. So I'm looking to ride this down to this level, which would be what, 79,993. So I'm looking to get to this level at least, and then I'll see what the market does. Okay, so if the market gets here and it doesn't really pull back much and then it breaks through, I'll stay in the trade, but we'll just monitor the trade and see where we go. Now I'm in profit, 113 pips, and the yen has been powerful lately, and the euro's not too stable. So we'll see what goes on here. I'm gonna just ride this, and I'm gonna keep moving my stop up, and we'll see where we are. But traders, that's it for now. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame so we could see a couple things. Okay, if you look at that 4-hour time frame, you could see it right here. This would have been a good level to get in right here. You see the break right here, and you know, price came down. But here's that daily Kumo that I told you, the bottom of the Kumo. So I wanted to make sure I got through there. I could have gotten to here and then rode it down to here, but I like to get clear of these levels to make sure that I'm good. And then here's that other level. Now price closed below there. I didn't get into the trade, and then price went back up, and then it went back up to the Kumo. I mean to the it went back up to this Kijinsen right here, and it held this level. The Kijinsen act as support for this, as a resistance for this level. I mean, for this market right here. So it came up, bounced off of the Kijin, and then it came back down, and finally it hung around that level, and then it broke that level. And then what I did, I put a price target here. I put a entry order here because I wanted to get below this level right here. As you see, this is the level that I wanted to get below, and I got below that level, and I stayed into the trade. And right now, I don't really have a reason to get out of the trade yet. There's no reason to get out. The market may pull back a little, but I have pretty good profit, so I'm going to let it ride, and we could come back and check it out later. But traders, that's it for now, and that's basically how I trade all the time. That's what I look for, these levels, support and resistance, Kumo breakouts, listening to the Ichimoku system as far as the sentiment of the market. It lets me know if I should be in short trades or long trades. I won't go against what it's telling me. All four signs are telling me short. There's no reason for me to be in a long trade. If you are in any long trades, if you look at this from here to here, this period from here to here. So when is this? This is 426 until now, which is 5-6. If you look up there till 5-6 right here, there's no reason to be in any long trades, and if you were, you would have lost out. If you're scalping, maybe if you're very good or you're a good scalper, you could catch this right here, but I don't do that. I try to get these, the more of a trending market. I try to get as much as I can, and I wait for higher probability trades. So I'm not scalping. I'm not trying to get 20 pips here and jump out, 10 pips here and then get out. I'm trying to get us on a nice good run, get about 50 pips or more, and then get out. But usually you could get a nice good run on a 4-hour time frame if you play your cards right and look at the Ichimoku system and just listen to the signals that it's giving you. Listen to your support and resistance areas. You can find those levels where you think the market may go. Nothing's a given, but support and resistance really helps you out. And you just have to, I feel that you just really have to know that, how to mark those levels and where to see those. See, you could just look at this chart right here, and you see this is a support level right here. Okay, this is a resistance level, I mean, rather. And then you could see where I have the blue line, that would be a support level. And then you just keep finding these levels, and you find ways to get in there at support levels and get out at support levels or resistance levels. So that's just how I trade, and I'm trying to show you guys that, and hopefully I'm helping somebody. Until next time, God bless.